like,
you're right. You're
This
totally wrong.
listener understands because they wanted me to let you know that it's up there.
Well, it's
Surviving R. Kelly 2.
I was looking for it.
Electric
It's
Boogaloo.
one thing to want to watch the follow-up, but it's another thing to watch the first one multiple times.
And to think, oh, that's precisely what I'm going to pair with dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still?
Nothing goes together like rape and burritos.
Are you still patronizing Chipotle as much as you ever were? Are they door dashing it to you? What are they doing?
They leave it at the door. But
Leave it
yes.
at the door.
No contact delivery.
Yeah, so it's sweet. Like I'm showering, whatever. Because usually I'm like,
Do you rinse off your burrito before you eat it?
It's the only way. Wet burritos, baby.
I take out everything out of the package and I put it in like a bowl or something, like our own bowl. I don't use their silverware. I don't use anything. It's all whatever makes contact with somebody else. Then I just put in a bowl.
And then you watch girls complain about all the contact that R. Kelly made with them
And
over the course of their
Also in a bowl.
STDs that they probably got. But yeah, no, I mean, I was looking for that, and Lifetime is always so late on uploading stuff that because
Lifetime. That's on Lifetime.
it was on. It was a docuseries on Lifetime because it was like women survivors. So in a way, it's like women empowerment. I'm watching these women
in a way.
God.
This is how he's spinning it. I thought Oxygen was television for women. That's
Oxygen
why-
is
Lifetime
gone.
was originally.
Oh.
Oxygen was
Well, they
like
can't-
Johnny Come Lately, and then it's gone.
I
But
see.
Lifetime, that was always television for women.
That was the OG Mother May I Sleep with Danger?
Oxygen only had court shows and Bad Girls Club. That's what kept that network alive. And then Bad Girls Club went away because it was so ratchet, and then it's gone.
So you'd see the girls get arrested on the one show, see them show up in court on the other show.
It's
Essentially.
flawless
It
system.
was seamless.
Did you ever watch that show, Alan? Bad Girls Club was a great show.
Are you speaking to me?
Yes.
I said Alan, unless there's somebody else in there named Alan.
I did not. I can't imagine why I would have watched Bad Girls Club now.
I guarantee you, Gwen has probably watched it a time or two.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it's real world, but just girls that fight.
Was Daisy on that? The girl who was on Rock of Love?
No.
I don't want to watch a show of girls fighting.
Oh, it was the best.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Because
it's not blowing my skirt up.
Because that's the only thing that girls have over guys. Like guys, you can't have a show like that with guys because guys will fight and then they'll get over it. Like they're not going to be super.
Well,
petty.
that's what sports is.
Okay, well then, whatever.
That's great.
Okay,
But no, I never watched the Bad Girls Club.
you should.
I'll tell you what, if there was anybody on there that I thought was appropriately foxy, I would watch
There's
it.
plenty of hot girls on there.
Eh,
And then they
those are
fight.
two different things. I mean, like TV hot for what they're looking for. All those girls look the same to me.
There's a lot
They're
of
all like
playmates.
Kardashian wannabes
No,
and
they're-
stuff.
some of them are playmates, some of them are models, some of them are just people you got from the slums and they wanted to be on reality TV.
From
and
the
then they fight.
slums.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Hey, are you from the slums? Apply now for Bad Girls Club only on the Oxygen Network.
They had twins on there and they were both cute and they fought each other. It was
Huh.
fun.
A couple of crazy twins, yeah?
Yeah.
Bad Girls Club. That show is no longer in production though, right?
No, the whole
They ran out of
channel's
Bad
gone.
Girls? Yeah, but the show could have gone
Sometimes
to
shows
another.
get picked up by other stations.
And companies, basically 5 companies own every channel now. So
Yeah, I don't think I don't know because I think after like a certain season they were like, okay, this is like too much. Like it was too much fighting, and then so I think once they changed the cast around and the management, the show changed, and then ratings went down, and then it was all gone.
but we can't find any more slums.
They weren't allowed to fight anymore, and then they were kicking people off once they fought.
Are you a girl from the slums, but you're tired of fighting? Join us for a brand new season of Bad Girls Club.
Slum fights.
Now with less fighting. All the things you come to love for Bad Girls Club, no longer a part of it. By the way, speaking of documentaries, if your favorite N-word is Nickelback, the Nickelback documentary is close to being dropped. Right? These guys made their money 10 times over. And the beauty of being in Nickelback is if you're not Chad Kroeger, you're plenty rich, but nobody bothers you because they don't know what you look like.
Dun, 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 dun. The bottle just binged me.
Tequila and hit me.
So they've checked in to let their fans know that the new documentary is almost out.
What's it called? Photograph?
I don't know what it's
Look at this photograph.
called. I guess they did a Nickelback riff challenge on Twitter a while ago or something. Boy, I bet that was tough. Hey, have you been playing guitar for a couple of weeks? Join the Nickelback riff challenge. This is not to say these guys don't have some riffs. They've got some riffs. Although in your riffage category in modern day, I will put Mark Tremonti up against any of these guys. So the Nickelback documentary is coming soon. They said that they've been recording it over the last year and a half. And so they're going to have something very, very soon. They've been teasing Nickelback heads. I don't know what they're called. Teasing Nickelback heads with little video clips.
It really sucks
on the tweeter
that a lot of shows are like their premieres are going to be late. Like shows that aren't done being edited that were supposed to like come out.
Well, there are shows
November,
that are
December.
But there are shows that are done that are getting pushed back, which I don't understand. I was all excited because I think they were getting ready to drop the new season of Fargo with Chris Rock. Like
I think they're just
a couple of weeks
out.
ago.
Yeah, but I think they're doling things out slower now because they don't have things.
Oh, they got nothing in the chamber.
Yeah, nothing ready to go. Because if they drop it all now, they're not going to have anything for
Next month.
summer and fall.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe that's what it is. James Gunn, the director, tweeted out this morning that, hey, don't worry. Fortunately, we finished principal photography on that Suicide Squad sequel, so all the post-prod we can easily do remotely.
Isolation, yay.
And everybody's like, oh, good.
Woohoo.
Yay, the
Being
first
able to
one
get a
was so
movie out-
good.
Well, this one's not going to be anything like that one. I think it's.
Why
Be,
wouldn't it be?
Because
They
James
think
Gunn's
that
got a
one was
different-
awesome.
Sequels are never the same as the first, Alan. Never the same.
I think this one.
Did you see Daddy Day Camp?
Soft reboot.
Totally different.
Then what?
Daddy Daycare.
Oh, I didn't know.
Two dads in the woods with some kids. You don't know what.
There were two movies called Daddy Daycare and Day Camp?
Daddy Daycare was one. Daddy Day Camp was two.
Daddy Daycare was Eddie Murphy.
Cuba Gooding Jr. was Daddy Day Camp.
Really?
I don't know what you're
Completely
talking
different storylines.
Did he figure he was the next best thing to Eddie Murphy?
It was right after Gay Boat, so he was on a hot streak.
I tell you what, Sister Act 2 was better
Way
than-
better, yeah.
Okay, so don't say that.
But
I just
wasn't
said
it-
they're nothing alike.
But isn't Suicide Squad just going to be a continuation of
No, I think it's like they're kind of rebooting it in a way.
rebooting it?
Yeah.
With no Joker Leto in there?
Right.
Oh, boy. All right, well.
I mean, it's like it's just.
He said it's
gonna
all
have,
done.
It's gonna have, I think, a lighter tone to it than the first one. First one was a little blech.
Huh.
James
All
Gunn
right.
makes fun movies, so I'm excited for it.
Listen, but what does he do? Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
I like those.
They're really
Same.
fun.
My wife hates them, but I like them.
Oh, they're very fun.
Yep.
Jeff Bridges messed one of those up. Didn't he?
He was in Iron
He was
Man.
the dad.
What?
Whose dad was he?
Jeff Starman? You go back to the 80s?
No.
Jeff Bridges
Not Jeff Bridges. Kurt Russell?
Kurt Russell.
messed what up?
He was his dad.
Yeah, he didn't mess it
In the
up.
third one. Yeah, he
Second
did.
one.
The second one, he tried to take it all over.
He doesn't.
But he was the bad guy,
He
yeah.
came and made a ripple.
He was ego.
I don't like him.
Kurt Russell, for the record, doesn't
wasn't
mess
Jeff
anything
Bridges?
up. No,
We're
he
sure.
was the bad
Yes.
guy in the first Iron Man.
All right. I like Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges is great.
Jeff Bridges is a
fantastic.
good actor.
Try to name me a bad
Add
Jeff
to the
Bridges.
list, Alan.
Jeff Bridges is a good actor. All right.
You try to name me a Jeff Bridges movie that's no good. I'll wait.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
You didn't like the movie?
No, I'm just kidding. I liked it a lot. I ate a bunch of Oreos during it.
That's your memory of it. Hey, how was the movie? I ate a bunch of Oreos
I
during it.
did. I ate like 2 full
I give
rows.
it 4 sleeves.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Full size, too. They weren't even like the
They weren't
thins.
mini Oreos?
They weren't the thins.
Wow, you binged full-size Oreos.
I really thought that was Jeff
Wow.
Bridges.
No.
I think I tweeted about it, if we're being honest.
I mean, a quick Google search would have fixed that for you. Let me make sure I get the quote correct. Jeff Bridges is a good actor. I've really got to print these out.
He is a good
Mary's Words of Wisdom. We've got a nice little list going here.
whatever.
I like Tom Hanks. There are a lot of sports. And And Jeff Bridges is a good actor. Listen, none of these are untrue.
Right.
Yeah,
You do
they're all
like Tom Hanks. There are a lot of sports, even more than you probably even realize.
I know.
Jeff
All
Bridges
factual.
is a good actor. Jeff Bridges has had a lot of underrated films, but I defy anyone to tell me a bad Jeff Bridges film.
I'm going to see if I can.
I'm looking.
All right.
The Men Who Stare at Goats. I don't think I like that one.
That's Clooney. Is
He's
Jeff
in
Bridges
it.
in
I'm
that?
in Jeff Bridges movies.
Okay. There's probably one or two stinkers in there.
Just because he's been in a lot.
He's been in a
of
lot
Yeah,
of movies.
I've never heard of most of these, if we're being honest.
He was in that Bad Times at the El Royale. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, yeah, that was the...
It was okay.
That was like the prequel to...
Yeah, it was an ensemble thing.
Yeah.
There's something hot about him.
Yeah, he's a good looking dude. He's still got
He's
the
a
long
sexy
hair.
old man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
that's-
him.
I want to look like that.
I'd throw it to Jeff Bridges.
See?
He could get it.
I got mistaken for him in Mexico
You
years ago.
didn't.
I did, because I still had long hair and my beard.
The Tron
And a
sequel.
guy stopped. Huh?
The Tron sequel.
Not his fault. And I got...
No, you can't say that. That's not the thing. You're saying it's a bad movie or not.
And I you know what? I kind of like that movie.
kinda liked
With
it?
Olivia Wilde?
I got it.
All right.
And you are not going to be able to wiggle your way out of this one.
All right.
R.I.P.D.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
With Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
Terrible.
Hey, you got it. Two great actors, and you completely blew
What was
it.
that?
It was a comic book movie. It was a
Yeah.
paycheck movie for him, right? I mean,
Yeah.
he's just like, yeah, you're right. Okay.
There you go.
But Fearless, where he survives the plane crash, very underrated movie with Rosie Perez.
Whoa, American Heart? I've never heard of this, but the picture is...
With Eddie Furlong?
It's a rip Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, he's got the ponytail.
Oh.
And, yeah,
I like that.
he did good work.
I don't even really
Still
like
does good
guys
work.
with long hair. And this guy's... I
Yeah,
like 'em.
well, you
I
like fat
'em.
gingers.
Enough!
I'm getting angry about it.
As soon as you stop
Because
liking
fat
gingers,
gingers hit me up on Twitter and Instagram like, I heard you're into me.
as
I'm
soon
like,
as you
"Get-"
stop liking fat gingers, I'll stop talking about
I
it.
haven't dated anybody in like 4 years.
Well, nobody can.
It's not for lack of trying. She's been on 4 years of quarantine.
Like 3.5 years I haven't had a guy, and you guys are just generalized away.
Alan Starman was a bad movie. I'm not even going to give you Starman.
No, I'm not
He was
gonna-
very
Star-
much of its time.
Very much of its time, and it's,
Crazy Heart. That was an unbelievable
Crazy Heart was
movie.
his best movie.
Crazy Heart.
Not his
oh
best
my
movie,
God.
but it's up there. Crazy Heart's fantastic.
It's an unbelievable movie.
What Crazy Heart? He won an Oscar, I think, for that.
Is Against All Odds a rom-com?
Not a com.
Rom.
It's a rom-dram.
Ooh, rom-dram.
Yeah, rom-dram.
Rom-dram.
Against All Odds is good
Oh,
too.
Black Betty. Ram Jam.
Ram Jam.
That's kind of... Whoa.
Oh, Jeff Bridges. Ram-jam.
But yeah, that's not a movie that has a happy ending either.
So stay away from it. No
Well,
rom-drams
Or
for
grow
Mary.
up and understand that sometimes there's not.
Sometimes life doesn't work out.
It's not about growing up. I can choose the entertainment that I take in, and
Yeah,
I
don't watch it.
choose
Don't watch
to
it.
pick happy things.
Don't watch it.
Grow up. What are you over there being happy and glasses half full? Grow up.
True
No.
Grit, awesome movie. Big Lebowski, great.
Classic.
Hell or High Water, real good.
Don't think I ever
With
saw
Ben
it.
Foster and
Who's
with
Helen
Chris
Highwater?
Pine.
She's in the rom-dram.
She's the cartel lawyer in Ozark.
I need to catch up on Ozark.
I
We
haven't
just
started
finished it.
Should I start
It's
it?
dynamite.
I
Yep.
need to finish. I watched the first season, loved it, and never watched the second season just because it was like one of those things that I was always like, I need to get to this when can really pay attention. And then I just never did. But man, I like that show.
Oh, here's another stinker, The Giver. Anybody see The
Oh,
Giver?
I love
Yeah.
that book.
The book's great. I took my older kids, to see that movie. It's probably 5 or 6 years old, and it stunk. Seventh Son, yeah, that one stunk too. Okay, so he's done some paycheck movies, but you can't go wrong with Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges is a good actor.
He is a good actor. I heard
Jagged
that.
Edge. You said it. It's on your sheet.
I heard that somewhere.
Jeff Bridges is a good actor. The Vanishing, when they remade that and he was the bad guy in The Vanishing.
He makes a good bad guy,
Yeah, he does.
but he makes
It's
a good
kinda
good guy too.
sexy.
He's good. I'm not gonna keep letting you say sexy about Jeff Bridges.
Why?
'Cause he's like my dad.
He's a sexy dad.
Jeff
He's not my
Bridges is
sexy
like
dad.
your dad?
Yeah.
Wait,
No, I
does
mean,
Jeff
he's
Bridges
a-
look like your dad? Does
No,
your
he doesn't
dad
look
look
my-
like Jeff Bridges?
No, he doesn't look like my dad. But I think of him as like,
I'll be your
man,
stepmom."
wouldn't that be cool if Jeff Bridges was my dad?
I'll be your stepmom, Bill.
You know, he did a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 70s called
called?
Stay Hungry. No. Where it was like
It's a wing eating
lift-
contest.
I will eat more than you. No, you won't, man. Yes, I will. No, you won't, man. The end. Yeah, so he's done a handful of things where, whatever. But he's done a lot of good things too.
Yeah, the good outweighs the bad.
The good outweighs the bad. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's been married to the same woman for 40 goddamn years. I mean, he seems to be.
And he's so sexy, Alan.
He is, man.
I don't know why all of a sudden he
that.
started talking like his teeth all got knocked out. I'm not sure what that is. Everything you see him is...
I think that's just certain movies where he's playing someone that maybe has had a few.
That's what I thought until everything I started seeing him in, he did that.
When did that start?
I like his voice.
5 years ago? I don't know. I mean... But yeah, he's kind of kept the long hair.
He rocks it.
Man... Yeah. I don't know if I can do the Santa beard, though. I really do want to, especially I'm using...
You did it last year.
No, I mean full Letterman. You know, Zach Wilde. I'm kind of using the quarantine as an excuse to not worry about those things. But we are still on camera every day, much to the delight of our customers, Bill.
They're loving it?
On camera.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, bitch. I'm loving it.
If you're in a bitch. Well, they're always going for the urban audiences.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
That's Poundcake's cup of tea. So, yeah, and Jeff Bridges, he had one of those houses that slid in the mudslide. He was Oprah's neighbor. And she's like, oh, my God, my neighbor's house. And it turned out to be Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, Jeff Bridges.
One of his houses, but still.
Yeah, but if you're Oprah, you don't even know who's back there. Everyone around you is my neighbor. Like, she doesn't even know who other famous people are. Because it's Oprah.
Right.
She goes, oh, my, you know, to me, it would be like, oh, my neighbor Ken.
Yeah.
Right?
My neighbor Jeff.
Oprah,
Maybe she wasn't trying to blow up his spot, though. Maybe she just like, oh, my neighbor. She knows who it is, but she's just been nice. And she didn't know if Jeff Bridges wanted it out there that he lived next to Oprah.
He's not a flashy guy.
Yeah. He's just a sexy old man.
I like him. I'm getting a
He's
little
just
turned
a
on thinking
sexy
about
old
him. If we're being
man.
honest. It's been a long time, and I might go watch The Big Lebowski tonight. Who knows what'll happen?
Oh, so you're chalking this up to the fact that you're just really horny.
No, he's a good-looking man.
Well, I know that. That's different than being a hot old man.
He's a hot old man.
Okay.
I am really horny, though.
Yeah, what else is new? It's Monday. Alan, that sheet should be renamed Mary's Controversial Thoughts.
Mary's Hot Takes.
Hot take.
And so it shall be. Well, he's got the pound take. I don't want to, Mary's...
Controversial opinions?
I'll tighten it up. Yeah.
Okay.
Mary's Controversial Thoughts. I don't know. I like Tom Hanks. There's one more, too, and I just didn't commit it to paper. There was another one in there. But
Today?
No,
it was
a couple weeks ago. I like Tom Hanks. There are a lot of
It was
sports.
like Cake is good or something like that.
It's basically on the good and or bad spectrum.
Right.
It's a very binary choice.
Things I like and don't like.
Things I like and don't like. Mary's do's and don'ts.
Sometimes I get hurt and I don't like getting hurt.
That's right. I don't want to see a movie that makes me sad.
I don't. I don't think that's a ridiculous thing.
But there must be some movie, even if there's just one, there must be some movie
sad movie.
that you go, man, when I want to feel sad, I'll put that movie on.
Like a movie I want to cry to?
Kinda, or like something you remember as a kid.
Oh, boy.
Some
Yeah,
people
'cause
watch
you like
E.T.
crying to
because it's a
music.
sad movie.
I don't like crying to music. I cry sometimes to music. Sometimes I cry during movies. It's like I said, I'm not a sad person. Bill's like, you're sad all the time, or you like being sad. I'm like, just because I
didn't say you like being sad. I said you are crying all the time. You
No,
were
I'm
sad
not crying all the time. When I feel sad, I express it.
Who
So it
likes
makes
being
people think.
sad? Like
A lot of people
I'm
love
not a
being
sad
sad.
person.
But doesn't that make them
That's like their
happy
whole
then?
personality.
Well, isn't that their happiness then? It's our sad, but it's their happiness.
I
So you don't
guess.
take that up with them.
Yeah.
Who's just like, I just want to be sad
No, like
today.
They're like
My-
wallowing in it.
My daughter's like watching the sad cancer movies where it's like,
No
oh, my
way.
boyfriend's
The Fault
got
in Our
terminal
Stars.
cancer. Yeah, that kind of
You know what? Coco, I mean, it's not super sad, but Coco tore me apart.
Yeah, it's a good movie. The Onward movie, that got me, again, I was on edibles when I watched it, so it hit me in a very vulnerable position, but man, I was balling during that one.
Huh.
I stay away from him.
I like watching them because there's a lot of fun along the way, too. Especially with those Pixar movies.
Yeah, that's
Get
different.
some
I
laughs
guess.
and then you get some feels.
I just Googled sad movies.
Yeah, we're still kind of trying to feel out what our daughter is going to be upset by in these Pixar movies. We watched Onward, where the two guys are trying to bring their dad back.
Yeah.
The elves or whatever. She started crying in a scene where the guy sacrifices his van so they can get away. The van gets crushed by rocks in the desert. She started sobbing because the van had somehow taken on a personality throughout the movie. We're like, honey, it's okay. And, we're trying to explain to her, none of these movies end badly, by the way. And they all end on an up note.
And the van was doing something heroic in that moment.
I think that's what got her.
Yeah. So she recognized
I know where she got all this empathy. She ain't getting it from me. All right, I got a break. I'm going to let Mary go grab a Kleenex, and we'll come back and wrap everything up. If you want to get the last word in, send me a text 35192. Your next shot to grab $1,000, by the way, is coming up at 6:30.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio